Hello everybody, how are you doing? Um, so I finally have a new weapon that came in today, and it's a fantasy weapon. So it's actually a dagger. Um, so this is the shape that it came in. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take this out. Okay, so this is called the Fantasy Dragon Dagger Claw, or Fantasy Dragon Claw, or Dagger. A lot of people give it different names. Um, so this is what it looks like in size comparison. This is a pretty big weapon, and you can see that it has a picture of a winged creature on the front and the back. And then it has two horns that come down from the side. Now, then you can see that the handle has a twisted looking design, and it has a little knob here. And so it's very sharp, pretty big, and it does have some weight to it. And of course, it is, yes, it is made of stainless steel. Pretty much all my weapons are made of stainless steel. And it's very sharp. It's extremely sharp. I tested out already, and it's sharp on the very tip, and it's sharp on both sides. So when you are using this to cut something, the dagger actually goes straight through because it's sharp on both sides of it, and it's very sharp on the very tip of the dagger itself. This is a really beautiful piece. I really enjoy it. It was $15 on Amazon, but it was pretty big, and it came in a pretty big packaging too. It was huge. And this was the box that it actually did come in. It was a pretty big box. So yeah, it's actually, yeah, it literally says Dragon Claw on it, but you know, when I was looking it up, a lot of people were actually calling it Fantasy Dragon Dagger Claw. Some people just call it a dagger, so it was pretty crazy. But this is the real name, I guess. And it is very, very sharp. So it is pretty sharp. And I like the sound that it makes when you do this. And then sometimes when you pick it up, it makes noise. It almost sounds like a sword. And it's very easy to put it back in the sheath. So you just slide it in. Well, try not to get these things in the way, but just make sure that you have them on top of the horns, because sometimes the horns, you know, they get caught between the horns and you have to pull them out. Can you stop licking that? And then it's very easy to just basically, you take the two straps here and you just pull that over, and there you go. Now the sheath is pretty big. It looks almost like the shape of a Micro Midas knife, to be honest. So there you go. Beautiful, beautiful weapon.